What's going on, guys? It's Tommy. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute. Sorry I've been gone. I had some things going on, and I figured I'd take a break when the Bucs took a break from mini camp into training camp. I thought it'd be a good time for me to take a mental break and everything. But I'm back. I got some videos coming. I was just at training camp. My family and I, we drove from where we live, closer to Daytona Beach on the east coast of Florida. We drove over to Tampa last Friday. We stayed in a hotel. I went to training camp on Saturday and Sunday for the first day of pads on Sunday. Met up with a couple other content creators and podcasters, Ren Dax from the Pewtercast, Mr. Bucks Nation, James Hill, Stank Bastard, or Adam Stank Bastard from the Buccaneers. Shout out to him. Man, it was great meeting y'all. Training camp was awesome. I'm gonna get into everything in the video in a minute. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm getting back into my routine and everything, so we'll get into everything. Let's dive right on in. Let's go. So I just wanted to do a quick. Sorry about that. Just going to do a quick shout out to Marcus Way, who did this painting. There you go. There we go. The Rondé Barber painting for me a couple months ago, earlier this summer. It's the painting of when Rondé sealed the victory against the Eagles in the NFC Championship game from the 2002 season. It was in January of 2003 when he said, "Screw the Pro Bowl, I'm going to San Diego, damn it." So Rondé is my favorite Buck of all time. He's not the best Buck of all time, I'll admit that. I believe Derrick Brooks is the best Buck of all time. That's why I have his jersey that's autographed up there. I believe Warren Sapp's next. I believe, I'm not going to get into that. But Rondé is up there. Rondé is just my favorite because I like the underdog or the underrated guys, and he was so underrated. He should have gone in the Hall of Fame this past year. We're not going to get into all that either, but I wanted to just do a shout out to Marcus Way. I believe that's how you say your last name again, and I'm going to do a link in the description below. You guys can check him out. He does great stuff. He does great paintings. Check him out. He's got a website and everything. He's on Twitter. He's on Instagram. Check him out. He's great. He's awesome. He's located in Minnesota. He does a lot of Minnesota Vikings stuff. He's got skull tatted on him. So I mean, if I was a Vikings fan, I would do it too. I'm not hating. That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's dope. But he's a cool dude, and check him out, man. He's got a lot of cool ass paintings. So check him out, Marcus Way. I'll put the link in the description. Check him out. But we'll get to everything in a minute. Here we go. So the first thing I wanted to start off talking about was the defense. The defense is going to look, the defense, the defense so far has looked crazy different than it has in the past. I'm not even going to call it a 3, well, yeah, it is a 3-4 hybrid, but it's fast. It's a blitzing defense. We're going to get a lot of takeaways. I mean, I know it's only been a couple of days, and early in camp, especially the first couple of days of pads, the defense is going to look a lot better than the offense. In football, when you first start playing in camp, it's going to happen because the offense is trying to get a lot of things down. They're trying to they're trying to get to a certain spot. The receivers the quarterbacks are trying to throw. They're trying to drop back, throw to a certain spot while everything is happening. The defenders are just having to react. That's all they're having to do, because these guys are really smart. These rookies that we got are actually really good. Uh, surprisingly, we actually got some really good rookies so far. I mean, from what I've seen, Sean Murphy Bunting, he's looked really freaking good in the nickel, and he's got great size. If he really does pan out as a nickel cornerback, he's 6'1". I believe he's 6'1". You can check me on that. I don't mind. I'll get back with you. I mean, in the next clip, but I believe he's 6'1". He might be 6'1.5", but he's over 6 foot, which would be great for a nickel cornerback, because nickel cornerbacks are usually 5'10" to 5'11". They're under 6 foot, and they're usually like 185 pounds to 200 pounds, maybe 205. But he's like 6'1", 205 to 210. I think he's closer to the 205 range, which is great. He's got a lot of size. He can shove that quick slant off, get that timing off, and then if the quarterback still pursues it, it's going to get picked by the middle linebacker that's covering over on that flat that's coming down. I mean, so like say it's reverse angle for me, so it's going to look jacked up if I do it. So, but the middle linebacker that's coming down to cover the flat, he would cut it off and he would pick it off. I'm really excited about Mike Edwards. He had a pick today, according to Pewter Report. Check them out. They're good. Pewter Nation Podcast is their podcast. Check them out on iTunes and Podbean and all them other good shit. But the defense is I'm really excited about this defense. I don't think we're going to I know Kevin Minter in the Pewter Report diary I read on Twitter said the defense he says is going to be a top 5. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that high. I think we could be a top 15 defense. I believe that. A lot of people are hoping for top 20. I really think we could be top 15. Top 15, that wins us. If say we have the same offense as last year, we get the same production as last year, but we have a top 15 defense, that's at least 5 more games. That's 5 more wins. At least. If not 7. So, I mean, that's a lot of games. That's winning the NFC South. Instead of going 5-11, you're going 10-6, 11-5, 12-4, something like that. That's winning the NFC South. That's at least getting a playoff berth. I mean, I know. I remember a couple of years ago, teams went 11-5. I remember. I think it was the year. I think it was like in 09, 08, 09. I was in Iraq. The team went like 11-5. I know when we went 10-6 with Raheem Morris, we didn't even make the wild card. But a team went 11-5 didn't make the wild card back then. I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know. But yeah. Side note, just for all you guys that were just checking in the channel, this is kind of like a podcast video chat thing I do. Channel. This is kind of what I do. I just go on a ramble, and it's like a podcast thing. But yeah, that's what this is how I do it. But anyways, getting back to the defense, this is. I think we can be a top 15 defense. I don't think Devin White is going to – I'm not going to get into predictions. Screw that. We'll get into that later. I'm going to go off of what I've seen. Sean Murphy Bunting has looked amazing. Carlton Davis has looked really good. This press man coverage scheme that they are playing suits him. It suits Vernon Hargraves really good too. I've seen him get a couple. He got a pick against Jameis today, I believe, or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And then he got also. I saw him get a batted ball down yesterday from Ryan Griffin. Not Ryan Griffin, but Blaine Gabbert was the quarterback, and the receiver was I can't even remember who the receiver was. It wasn't one of our top three. I might have been Bobo. No, it wasn't even Bobo. It was a bigger receiver than Vernon Hargraves. But anyways, he batted it down, and it was a pretty good route. It was good coverage. It was tight coverage the whole way. But Carlton Davis, Vernon Hargraves has looked really good. Carlton Davis has looked really good as well. I watched Vernon Hargraves when it was on the inside yesterday. I watched Carlton Davis when it was on the outside yesterday. It just happened to work out like that. That's where I was sitting. Let's see. Safeties. Kind of the safeties. Dan Buchanan came in a lot for Levante David on nickel situations on passing downs. I believe it was passing downs. And it was Devin White and Dan Buchanan as the linebackers. And then on other downs, I remember I can't remember if he was what he was doing, but he was in on the play and he was just in there. So I think they're just gonna. I don't know. But the safeties. I mean, I haven't seen anything bad. It hasn't really. The plays that have gotten to the safety level, they can't really do too much in camp because they don't want to blow up their own guy. Because that's where the true big hits come, and that's where that thin line of is it legal or not. So like, you can't really practice that, and especially because I was only there for the first day of pads, they're not really going to definitely do that. The first day that I was there of camp, which was the second day of camp, they definitely weren't doing any of that. They would just come up to the guy and try to bat the ball as he would like tuck it. The second day I was there, when they had pads, they tried to just swat it or like yell at him as he ran by him or caught it. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, you don't want to hurt the guy. Especially, I remember there was one play, me and Stank and I believe it's Christian from Christian's Barbershop. I'm sorry, if I'm screwing it up, Stank will get at me. But anyways, me and Stank and his friend were watching, and Mike Evans got tackled. He got kind of wrapped up. It wasn't a hard hit at all, but he got wrapped up and brought to the ground soft. For a football hit, it was soft. I mean, it wasn't soft, but it was for a football hit, it was soft. And we were like, "Whoa, come on!" And Stank was like, "Come on now, don't hurt the merchandise, or don't touch the merchandise." And sorry, my camera just went out on me, but or not my camera, but my screen just went out on me. But it was funny. We were talking about it, and like Bruce is gonna get at it. I think it was Kevin Minter that hit him, or no, it was Shaquille Barrett who was the one who hit him, because it was 58, I believe, who hit him. So it was Shaquille Barrett, and we were like, Bruce is gonna come over and talk to him, and be like, "Son, you want to stay on? You like to play football? You want to stay on? You want to keep playing football? Well, don't touch the merchandise, son." So, but yeah, we'll get to the next clip, and I'll get some more stuff coming at you. All right. Hey, so I forgot to mention this in the previous clip, but the defensive line, which is just a couple of guys, but the defensive line, Vita Vea, Sue, Bo Allen, but mostly Sue. There was a lot of talk in the offseason after we got Sue, like, is he going to be a good practice player? That was like a huge topic. I know a lot of a lot of podcasts were talking about, a lot of news articles were talking about it. I know a lot of people don't like to listen to these people, but like I watch NFL Live because I have no wife. But I watch NFL Live. I mean, during the day, whatever. I mean, if I have time, yeah, I do. But anyways, so they even mentioned it, but it was a big topic. You know, is he going to be a good practice player? Well, he has been blowing up the line, redirecting runs like crazy. Vita has too. Vita's been doing really good. Um, the other players, the other defensive linemen, I guess they've been holding their own. It seems like because there's been runs that have been getting stuffed at other points, but that I saw. But there was definitely, you can see in the one-on-ones that I saw where Sue is going to make the line a lot better, and he's that whole doubt of like, or that question of, is he gonna be a good practice player? Is he gonna bring that fire to practice? Is he gonna bring that energy? No, I'm here to tell you people. I'm here to tell you people like he's legit. He's bringing the energy. He's bringing the fire. The players around him are going to get a lot better. I'm excited. He blew up. I'm telling you, he blew up this one play, and the play still ended up going in the end zone because it's practice and it's training camp, and so they still let the play go. But it would have been a tackle for like 3.5 yard loss easily. He blew it up. Because he was lined up over the right guard. I believe it was Kappa, which, I mean, that's not saying much for Kappa. Maybe that means he'll get better for Kappa. Who knows? Because I think one thing that helped Ali Marpet out a lot was going up against Gerald McCoy. Who knows? Maybe Ali Marpet was just one of those hidden gems that Jason Light found from a D2 school. But I don't know. But is Kappa from a D3 school? Isn't he from a D3 school? I don't know. Hit me up in the comments or on Twitter. At All Hands Galley on Twitter. Is Kappa from a D2 school or D3 school? Because I can't remember. But anyways, maybe it'll help. I don't know. But Sue's been looking great. So for all you guys wondering, Vita's been looking good, and he's healthy. So he should be firing off like tomorrow when the season starts, as long as he stays healthy. Knock on wood. That's a wood table. It's a wood coffee table. I ain't picking it up. It's too damn heavy to show you. But freaking it. Or here, knock on this. That's wood. I just realized that's right behind me. I'm an idiot. But freaking A. Get back to what I was talking about. Sue's looking good. I'm sorry I ramble. I'm going to get back to the routine. These videos are going to get a lot better. I promise. Don't judge me, please. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the next topic without getting off subject. Our kicking situation, we are having a legit kicking competition. Not kicking situation, kicking competition. Saturday, Matt Gay hit a 57-yarder over the net outside. Now the net is only in the uprights. It's not like the 10 yards behind it. So It's not like it went 67 yards and over. It wasn't like a 67, so it went 57 yards over. It went over 57 yards. But still, that's legit. Um, freaking today, I believe it was today or yesterday, Cairo hit a 57-yarder also. I believe it was yesterday because I remember Cairo was kicking, so I believe it was yesterday. Cairo, it was either yesterday or today, meaning Sunday or Monday. Cairo hit a 57-yarder also. So Cairo's proven that he's got a freaking leg, and he's already a proven kicker in game situations. So, to be honest, I think I'll just go ahead and say it right now that I think Gay is going to win it. He just has to prove he can do it in game situation. And hopefully we do have a preseason game where it comes down to the wire so we can see what he can do and see if he can pull, if we can win, if he wins us the game or loses us the game. So, because Cairo is proven he can win a game. He's proven he can win you a game. But we do have a legit kicking situation, and I'm excited about it because I liked it. Like I hated it, or I like it like this because I hated it last year when we just signed Catanzaro to that couple-year contract in the offseason for no freaking reason. And yeah, he was the big cat and all this good stuff and all, but I'm still like, whoa, okay. He's not really a proven kicker. Nobody else really wanted him, and you're just going to sign him to this multi-year contract? Come on now. It's kind of risky. So that was a little bit of a head scratcher. But my next subject, I'm just going to move right on into, is because it's my last subject, is Andre Ellington. He's been looking really good. Now, I don't think he's going to overtake Rojo for like that second running back spot as far as when Peyton needs a breather or he gets, because Peyton every now and then, Peyton is that rock running back where he just pounds it and pounds it and pounds it. And then every now and then he breaks like a 20, 30, maybe a 40-yarder, but he can't break more than Peyton is going to give you some 40 and 50-yarders, but he's not going to give you the 70-yarder. He's not. He doesn't have the speed for that. He might give you a 50-yarder, but he's not going to. He's going to give you some 30s and 40s, but he ain't going to give you a 70. And that's fine. But he's going to give you a lot of 20s and 30s. He's going to give you a crap ton of those. Especially in this type of offense, he's probably going to give us a crap ton of 20 and 30-yard runs. As long as the line can give him the hole. If the line can give him the hole, he's going to get a crap ton. But anyways, I don't think Andre Ellington is going to beat out Rojo for that second spot. But for the first 5 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, I would say 4 weeks. I'll give Rojo, if Rojo doesn't pan out for 4 games, for the first 4 games, then Ellington does, and like he looks like he has been, like he has to me, then I think Ellington. Why am I getting into predictions? But Ellington looked really freaking good. He definitely looks like he's going to probably seal that third down back roll. Because he ran really good. He took a couple stretch runs really good. He took a couple plays up the middle really good. He caught a couple passes really good. I didn't really notice him block well, but I didn't notice it wasn't that he blocked bad. I just couldn't tell because he got lost because the pocket, not that the pocket collapsed, but the pocket expanded, and he got lost in the pocket. So gotta fix my hat. I don't want to look jacked up. Freaking I'm already looking jacked up. There we go. Who cares? But freaking he looks like he's going to be the third down back to me so far if he doesn't screw it up. I think that year off that he had is probably. I mean, he's only been in. This is his 6th season, and he wasn't like an every down back to begin with. He doesn't have a lot of poundage on. He doesn't poundage. Kind of with different road there. He doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on his body. He's kind of like a specialist back. I mean, they tried to use him as a ground and pound back, but that's not what he is. So I think he can work out. But that's about it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Get at me if you have any questions, comments. Let's see. Shout out to Snake Bastard, Adam Horn, Snake Bastard. He's cool as hell. I met him on at the training camp. Mr. Bucks Nation, James Hill, Ren Dax of the Pewter cast. I met him. I did a soundbite with him for his Ren Dax journal, Ren's journal. That's coming out in probably a couple weeks. So look out for that at the Pewter cast. So check that out. But anyways, yeah, I think this is gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Training camp was good. I think the tickets are kind of sold out, but they weren't really kicking people away. There's, like I said, I went, or I don't know if I said it earlier, but excuse me. I didn't have tickets for the training camp on Saturday. I had a bunch of tickets for the training camp on Sunday, so I went myself to the training camp on Sunday, and I was like, hey, I have extra tickets for Sunday. Can I use one of them for myself today? And they were like, yeah, just go over to this tent and give them your information, and they'll give you a ticket. They'll swap it. And I got there early, and I did this. I made sure it could happen. I didn't show up late and ask because I didn't want them to accidentally turn me away. I don't think they would turn you away, but I just wanted to make sure because I wanted to get all this information for my channel and for you guys, and because I like the Bucs and I wanted to go to training camp because I spent money on a hotel and yeah. Anyways, but it was awesome. The training camp was awesome. You guys should come check it out. They're free. You don't have to buy anything. They got stuff for sale. If it rains or there's lightning, they move you indoors. That's one thing though. If you do not show up like early, like an hour earlier to when it says the practice is going to open, that's what I'm saying by early. They might not even let you come in because I got there at like 3 o'clock and the practice started at 4. They let us in at like 3:20, 3:30, and then it started lightning, and then they were like, nobody coming. They weren't letting any more people in. They were holding up people and they were kicking everybody that was inside the property in the inside facility. So I'm just warning y'all, especially for y'all that are going to the training camp takeover on Saturday. Let's see. I'm just getting the date right. I don't want to screw it up. August 3rd, Saturday, August 3rd. The Loose Cannons, Sam Raleigh, he's putting on that training camp takeover. The Loose Cannons podcast, they're doing that thing, that big party and everything. They got a hotel for y'all. It's probably too late to sign up for that, but you can still go to the practice. It's going to be indoors from 6 to 9 p.m. This coming Saturday. I'm not going to be able to go to it. My wife's going out of town come this next week, and actually Sunday. So if I go over there, I'd have to stay the night in Tampa, and if I do that the day before my wife leaves, I'd look like a jackass. So I'm not going to do that. But I mean, I'm sure I'll hear great things about it and everything. So, but I'm going to wrap things up, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to come out with a couple more, or at least another video this week on things I hear from practice, and yeah, I'm going to be definitely more active in the channel. Live streams coming out. Whoops, my screen went out on me again. I need to get the mouse going. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm getting back into the game. I'm sorry. It's my first video in a couple months. Sorry. But anyways, sorry, but I'll be more active in the channel. I'm gonna have live streams with some guys. I'm gonna be on some podcasts. So yeah, we'll be real active in the channel. So, but until the next live stream or video, I'll be at. I'm trying to think of something cool to say, but I just screwed that up. You heard it. Peace.